Wonderboy wins. It's a kick that heard around the entire country, talking about, the Upstate's own Stephen Wonderboy Thompson during his latest matchup in Las Vegas for the Ultimate Fighter finale. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson joins us right now in studio. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
I was waiting on the video of the kicks roll is what I was waiting on, but it didn't roll. So everyone's talking about this, and that was the moment that you took down your opponent in one round, which is always, you said that's what we hope for. But it doesn't always happen, but it happened on Sunday night.
Yeah, it was my first main event. It was yesterday, or it was actually Sunday night.
I know. I bet the days are kind of all running together because you're like.
It is. I got in late last night and up early this morning to be here with you guys. So.
We do appreciate that. We know
awesome.
You're always so good to us, and we call you and you're like, oh yeah, I'll be there. No problem, especially after late night and Sunday. You guys didn't go on. The main event was obviously the last one.
Yeah, so it was pretty late, but I fought a guy named Jake Ellenberger who was he's ranked number 9 in our division. My division is one of the biggest divisions in the UFC. So he actually dropped me in the first round. Didn't knock me out, but I was still coherent. My legs just gave away. So I used my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu to kind of tie him up, to recoup, and ended up breaking apart and spin hook kicking him in the head.
and I bet walking through the airport, people are probably like, what happened to that guy? Man, what's wrong with his face? He's like, I'm just at work doing my job. What's going through your head when you're taking someone down? And when you were delivering that kick up top, like what was going through your mind?
Well, it's pretty crazy because I didn't actually see it. I didn't see the opening. My coach, my dad, who's been my coach, since I started competing, he may see something outside the cage that I don't inside the cage. And once I heard him say spin, I knew exactly what to do. I did my spin kick, hit him with it not just once but twice. So the second time definitely knocked him out and came out with the W.
And we're so proud of that. I mean, that's incredible. Anybody who's seen you train knows that you're fierce in the training department. And so when you do this, is it just like another training exercise that just happens to be in front of millions of people?
That's the kind of mindset you have to have. I mean, if you don't think that way, you get a little nervous and sometimes don't perform like you want.
Yeah.
So I'll go out there thinking as if it's I'm in the gym like I'm just doing a sparring
over
session.
in Simpsonville, just training, right?
Exactly. Upstate karate in Simpsonville, and do most of my training camps there, and I got a great crew.
I mean, it's really fascinating to see that happen. Backstage, what happens before you walk out onto the stage? Like, what's happening? Is there something? I know one thing that's very important to you that you and your father do. I know it's something special that you guys do, and I think we have a picture of it. You guys pray right before you go out.
Yeah, we do. I give all the glory to God, and we do say a family prayer before we go out there, me and my coaches. And my dad just talks to me. He's like, hey, man, just go out there and have fun. Whatever happens, I love you. And just do your best. And that right there, once I hear that, all the nervousness just goes away.
And how important is it for you to have that and to vocally share your faith with other people that are, in sports, out of sports, young people? You guys train a lot of people over at Upstate Karate. So how important is it for you to not be, afraid or ashamed to share your faith when it comes to that public platform?
I'm not afraid at all. It definitely gives me a lot of pride to go out there and show and tell everybody about my faith and what I believe in, and I hope that somebody out there who's maybe struggling with that, maybe has some questions and stuff. And I remember my first fight in the UFC when I gave glory to God, and I got a lot of hate from it, and which I didn't care, but I got one message on social media, and changed some lives that day, which is I think what it's all about.
It is. And what happens next for you? Obviously, you wait around, you see what happens, and going back, I would assume, at some point.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get another fight in this year. I got some bumps and bruises I got to heal up first, but after that, we'll see what goes on, what the UFC wants. So hopefully I'll get another top 10 opponent and making the run for the gold.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone wants to know, how can such a nice guy flip the switch and become like so aggressive? So that's a secret to be determined, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Stephen,
secret.
thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
We always appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
for representing the Upstate so well. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Next in Studio 62, Cinderella meets Little Red Riding Hood and more. We go into the woods with the cast from the Foothills Playhouse. And still to come, we spin the prize wheel for our prize pack worth over $140. Get your keyword coming up. And as we go to break, a look at the Sparkle City Mini Putt course opening this Thursday in downtown Spartanburg. The 9-hole course was designed by Hubbub and will be free to the public with an ID. The grand opening will happen from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. on Thursday. There'll be plenty of prizes and giveaways at the event. Sparkle City Mini Putt is located next to Venus Beauty Supply and across from the downtown library.